Hello and welcome to the mathematics class. This class is for class 7 and this is the first class. So in today's class we will be discussing from chapter 2, that is about decimals and fractions. In that we will start with the topic simplification of numerical expressions. So in your level, what is the meaning of simplification of numerical expressions? You must have studied a law that is known as BOD-MAS. What is the meaning of BOD-MAS? B stands for brackets, O stands for off, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. Means in any expression, if it is written, I'll take an example later on, but if in any expression all these things are there, some brackets are there, some off is there, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction is there, then what we will do, we will proceed in this manner. Means first we will try to solve the brackets. Now brackets have also a certain rule. How do we solve brackets? First we solve this small bracket, or this is known as parenthesis. This is known as parenthesis. Then we solve this, that is known as curly bracket or flower bracket. This is known as flower bracket or curly bracket. And last we solve the square brackets. In few books you will also get this rule as V BOD-MAS. Now what is the meaning of this V? V stands for bar or vinculum. So if in any question you may get bar, so first we solve the bar, then we solve the bracket, that too in this order. First is this one, the parenthesis we solve, second we solve the curly bracket, third we solve the square bracket. Means this is the rating, this is the sequence how we should solve. And then later on comes off. If off is given, then we solve that. Then division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Now we will move on to the questions. Let's see what questions are there in your books. We will discuss exercise 2B. So I am writing a question of your book exercise 2B in order to make this topic much clearer. So first of all, I am writing the formula this side, V BOD-MAS. This we are going to utilize. Now exercise 2B we are going to start. In this question number 2, let's see what is question number 2. It is 1 upon 4 of 2 whole 2 upon 7 divided by 3 upon 5. Now you have to solve this simplification of numerical expression. This is a numerical expression in which you have got off and division. So what we should solve first? Off. But before solving this off, this is in a mixed fraction, 2 whole 2 upon 7. So we will convert it in a proper fraction. It means this question can be written as 1 upon 4 of 7 to the 14 plus 2, 16 upon 7. I hope you know how to solve this. Denominator and this is multiplied and we add this numerator and total number upon 7 this way. And then division or division sign 3 upon 5. Now first we will solve this off. Off means multiply. Remember, whenever it is written off means you have to place a multiplication sign. So that is 1 upon 4 into 16 upon 7. And this, okay, we'll take it in the next step, 3 upon 5. So this 4 is the 16, 4 into 1 is 4 and 7 into 1 is 7. divided by 3 upon 5. Whenever there is a division sign, we change the division sign by a multiplication sign and we inverse the fraction. Means it is 3 upon 5, it will become 5 upon 3. So we'll write 4 upon 7 into 5 upon 3. So you can see that nothing can be cancelled out. So 4 5s are 20, 7 3s are 21. That is the final answer of this question. I hope you must have understood. Now we'll take few other questions. Let's see what is there. Now next question I have taken as question number 6. Question reads 3 whole 1 upon 18 into, in small brackets or parenthesis, 2 minus 5 upon 11 divided or division sign 5 whole 5 upon 16. First of all, we will convert this and this. These are two mixed fractions. We will convert them into a proper fraction. So 18 3s are 54 plus 1 55. This can be written as 55 upon 18 into 2 minus 5 upon 11 divided by 16 5s are 80 plus 5 is 85. 85 upon 16. Now, first of all, what we need to solve, you can see no vinculum or bar is there. So we move ahead, we find a bracket and that too is a parenthesis. So we'll solve this parenthesis. I am solving it this side. 2 minus 5 upon 11. 2 can be written as 2 upon 1. We take the LCM as 11. So 11 into 2 is 22 minus 5. 22 minus 5 is 17 upon 11. So in place of 2 minus 5 by 11, we can write 17 upon 11. Either you have two options. If you want, you can do this whole process in the bracket, or if you want, you can do it in the rough and finally put the value this value in place of this whole bracket. So I have already solved this. So in the next step, I will be putting this value 17 upon 11 in place of the bracket. So my question now turns as 55 upon 18 into 17 upon 11 divided by 85 upon 16. Now this has been converted into only the operators are there, only multiplication and division sign is there. So let's see what comes first. Bracket of division. Now division comes. So we will first of all we'll solve the division part. So that is, we'll write 55 upon 18 into 17 upon 11. Now how we solve that division? This division will convert to the multiplication and the fraction will be reverse or reciprocal. So we'll write multiplication sign and 16 upon 85. Now we know that 17 5s is 85. We know that 11 5s is 55. This 5 and this 5 cancel. Now 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18. Final value comes out to be 8 upon 9. This is how we solve. This is one more question. I think I took this because it was multiplication also, bracket also, division also, and so many things were there. Now let's see some other question which suits, so that which can complete your this part. Now next question I am taking as question number 12, because it has bracket, curly bracket or flower bracket, parenthesis and bar or vinculum as well. So before solving, first of all, you can see there are two mixed fractions. So we will be converting these fractions into proper fractions. 5 3s are 15 plus 4, 19 upon 5. So this can be written as 19 upon 5 plus curly bracket 4 2s are 8, 1 9 upon 2. This becomes 9 upon 2 minus, and then 6 upon 7 into 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 6 as a, and on the top it is vinculum. So first of all, what do we solve? Vinculum or the bar. In under the bar it is 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 6. So I am solving it here. 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 6. LCM is 30. 5 6 are, so 6 minus 5. It becomes 1 upon 30. So in place of this value, in place of this total value, we can write 1 upon 60. So now the question becomes 19 upon 5 plus 9 upon 2 minus 6 upon 7 into, now in place of this we can write 1 upon 30. So directly 1 upon 30 and then the bracket. Now after vinculum we will solve bracket, and in bracket also we solve parenthesis first and then the curly bracket or the flat bracket. So if you solve this, it is 6 upon 7 into 1 upon 30. So simply cancel them. 6 1s are 6, 6 5s are 30. So 1 into 1 is 1, 7 5s are 35. So this question can be now written as 19 upon 5 plus 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 35. 7 5s are 35, 1 into 1, so it becomes 1 upon 35. Now when we solve this curly bracket, so I am solving it this side, 9 upon 2 minus 1 upon 35, LCM comes out to be 70. So 35, 5 9s are 45, 9 3 20, 20, 20, 315 means how you solve 7 is divided by 2, we get 35. And 35 into 9, 9 5 is 35, 9 5 is 45, 4 and 9 3 is 27, 27 and 4, 31. So 315 minus 35 divides 7, it becomes 2. So it becomes 313 upon 70. Means when you solve this, 35 is dividing 70, you will get 2. 2 into 1 is 2, so here comes 2, 315 minus 2, it's 313 upon 70. So in place of this we can simply write 19 upon 5 plus 313 upon 70. Now this bracket is also removed, only this portion is left, so we will solve it by taking the LCM 19 upon 5 plus 313 upon 70. Now LCM will be 70 because 70 is divided by 5 also and 70 also. So 70 divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5, 14. Now 14 into 19. 14 into 19. 9 4 is 36. 3. 266. How are you getting this 266? 70 is divided by 5, so it becomes 14. 14 5 is 70. Now 14 into 19 I have done over here. 36 3 9 10 11 12 and 14 6 6 266 plus. Now 70 ones are, so this becomes 313. So when you add these, you will get 6 and 3 is 9, 6 and 1 is 7, 3 and 2 is 5 upon 70. Now this is not a proper fraction, so you need to convert it into a proper fraction also. So what are we going to do? 579 divided by 70. Now if you take 57, 57 is less than 70, so we will take all the three numbers. So 7 8s are 56. So we will try by 8. So 56, 560. How much is left? 19. So final value comes out to be 8 whole 19 upon 70. That is the final value. Next question I have taken is question number 13, because it has off also, small bracket also, or parenthesis also, then a curly bracket, then again a parenthesis, a division sign, 2 minus sign, positive and off. So almost everything is there. That is why I have taken this question. Now according to the V board mass, we check whether V is there, no vinculum or bar is there. We move ahead. bracket. Yes, you can see a small bracket over here and a small bracket here. So before solving, we will solve this portion and this portion and this portion, because all these are in the form of mixed fractions, but they need to be written in the form of normal fractions or regular fractions. So what it is, this question can be written as, I am writing directly, 16 upon 17 of 6 5s are 30 and 4 34. So 34 upon 5 minus 5 4s are 20 and 1 21. So 21 upon 5 minus curly bracket 14 ones are 14 plus 1 15 upon 14 divided by, or division sign, 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 7. This question has been only written. First of all, we converted the mixed fractions into proper fractions. Now we have to solve brackets. Bracket, and in bracket also, first we solve parenthesis. So this part we have to solve as well as this part we have to solve. And since in between there is off, so off at the same time, off will be written in the form of multiplication. So it means 16 upon 17 into 34 upon 5, like this, divisions, minus sign, then 21 upon 5 minus 15 divided by 14 divided by, now this portion we can solve it either here or we can solve it in rough. So I am solving this portion, this side, 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 7, LCM is 14, 2 divided by 14 is 7, 7 into 1 is 7, plus 7 divided by 14 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 2, 7 into 9 upon 14. It means in place of this whole parenthesis, we can write 9 upon 14. In the next step, you can see this 17 2s is 34, 16 2s is 32 upon, this is 1, 5 1s are 5. We have solved this whole bracket also over here. Then minus 21 upon 5 minus. Now when you are solving this bracket, and in the bracket it is only one sign, so we will solve this sign. So it means it can be written as 15 upon 14. Since it is a division sign, so it will be written as multiplication and the fraction will be reversed. So it will be multiplied by 14 upon 9. So 14 ones are 14 ones are 14 and 14 cancel. 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. It means this value now comes as 32 upon 5 minus 21 upon 5 minus 5 upon 3. Now everywhere you have only one sign, that is minus, and you know how to solve the fractions. These fractions are solved by taking the LCM. So LCM will be, I am taking here only, LCM will be 15. Now 5 divided 15 is 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, minus 5 divided by 15 is 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, minus 5 divided by 15 is 5, 5 5s are 25. It means you got the value as 96 minus 5 and 3 is 8 and 6 and 2 is 88 upon 15. Means this can be what we have done. Both the negative numbers have been added into one negative number. So 5 and 3 is 8 and 6 and 2 is 8. And 96 minus 88 upon 15. Now I think it will become 8. 96 minus 8 will be 8 upon 15. That is the final value for this question. I hope you must have understood this. Let's see what next is there. So we have done ample amount of questions which required your understanding of this very topic, V bottom. And I feel like you must have understood the meaning of BODMAS and how to use it in calculating and simplifying or calculating numerical expressions. So I expect every child to do this exercise 2B from your textbook, and maybe next topic we will be discussing will be about decimals. So I'll be uploading one more video, and please do comment, like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.